Hi guys.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. That sounds good. Sure. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Jason has to be here at the end. He will tell you why. Okay. So hello, guys. Probably I don't have to introduce myself because I was on the screen yesterday evening as well. But next to me, sitting Márton Tóth, our creative director.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, he's the bad cop usually in the office, and I'm the good cop.
I'm just covering it with a smile.
Yeah. So guys, the plan for today, as it was already mentioned by Fabio and Jason several times, and also on social media, we gonna review some portfolios. Earlier, we asked the people to send some portfolios if they want to get reviewed on this online event. And we received like 60, 70 portfolios, and we choose randomly 2 from it and some like 10 like for short review. And during this 2 hours workshop, we will look into these portfolios and give some input specifically for the images as well. So we will try to improve them just in post-production, give them some guidance, nothing detailed, just how to improve the image conceptually, but also give some input like general comments altogether for the portfolio, maybe throw out some image, change the layout of the portfolio. I believe it will be a useful review, useful knowledge for everyone, not just for the person who is reviewed, because we will say, I look through all these portfolios and we will say lots of general stuff, which is, I think, usable for everyone, even for senior artists. So yeah, that's the plan. Before we jump into this, allow us to do a short presentation about our academy, because the reason why we do this portfolio review is simply that we give this this course, or we can call it service, that by demand, if you apply on our webpage, you can get a portfolio review from either from me or from Márton, and we're going to, on several calls, we're going to review your portfolio. It would be a conversation, and hopefully the result of this activity would be a better portfolio, or at least a direction where you have to, or how you have to improve your portfolio. So I will just overall showcase the academy for you, what we did so far, what's our plan with the academy, and after that we will jump to this review.
Yeah. let you take the full frame.
The full
Just
frame.
Step aside for a second.
Yes, so Márton will come to the review. So for this 15 minutes or 20 minutes, he won't be here, but don't worry, he will come back. Yeah. So let me share my screen and we can jump on it immediately. Yes, going to, okay. Yeah, this is it. So, okay. Let me hit the present button and probably you will see my screen. Okay, so probably some of you know that in Brick we're doing architecture visualization services for architects. Yesterday I talked about this a little bit. But also we have two side stories or spin-offs. One of them is Pulse, which is a software development project in Brick. We have a C manager and a render manager. Tomorrow we'll hear about this a little bit from the Pulse guys. And the other mission or project is Brick Academy. We started this kind of 4 or 5 years ago. The reason why we started it is that it was a clear decision that we realized that we were really successful with helping people or improve people really quickly. So they came here like with little knowledge, but with a good, sense or eye for composition, or they had the potential to grow, and we managed to really support them quite successfully, and they became a good artist quite quickly. And then we realized that there is a need for this to share this knowledge for the whole archviz industry, and there were like lots of people who are interested in this, and actually we wanted to build up a little bit bigger than just welcoming some interns. So we wanted to really make a structure around this and make a school from this and we still have a double mission. It's a side business for Brick, a CGI school, but also it's also really useful for our recruitment needs in Brick. So with this school, our mission is pretty simple. We would like to show the artistic point of view, how you can create images, not renders, how you can make illustrations and not like a CGI factory method, but in a artistic with an artistic approach. And that's the clear mission right now for the academy. And the strategy for that is really important. It's simply the teachers and the mentors who are teaching you are active 3D artists in Brick. They know real life and they get to use for real life situations, day by day delivering project. And they really they can share hands-on knowledge, what is good to do, what is not, what is effective to do, what is not. So, and this method kind of bulletproof according to our experience. So we really focus on giving this knowledge also in a way where we basically not just doing presentations for the students, but also mentoring them. We call it like mentoring approach. So it means that one-on-one, we spend lots of time with the students, not just these step-by-step tutorials, but they work on their own image, and we really focus on each student and spend time with each student how they can improve their skills, their images, and we have enough capacity to do that because we have usually 2 dedicated mentors to handle a limited number of people. So we have lots of capacity during these courses to fix the images and go one by one. What happened so far in 2021 with Brick Academy? We had many post-production courses. Of course, all of them had to be changed to online. So this is a super popular course. Just a couple of images, what we did during these courses. We just collected a couple quite nice and surprisingly good images. And then we had animation masterclass as well online. Just an interesting information that this was originally also this masterclass was also before the COVID happened here in our office, but we also moved this to online. And we tried the Amazon, so every student can log in on an Amazon workstation, an AWS workstation, and they could do the whole animation masterclass through Amazon, which gave us lots of flexibility. There was no software issues because every computer was the same. And we could work together, the whole team, on one project, basically from the beginning. So made a storyboard and render out in Amazon, and then compositing and have the final result. And it's super good because we covered all the workflow and technical struggling with rendering, but also lots of, creative part, which is the storyboard or the camera compositions or the compositing and the post-production part for the movie. And this was done together, the whole team together worked on one movie. And I just wanted to play you one of the movies, what we did on this course. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is not a brick movie. This is done by Brick Academists. So amazing. Okay, next slide. And of course, besides the post-production movie course, we had, and we're going to have intensive archviz course. This course is what we usually use for recruiting people and offering jobs, positions in Brick. After finishing this course, of course, course, not for everyone, but who is succeeding in the exam, and we can offer a position. And this is a super successful and super important element of this academy. A great opportunity. Of course, we understand that this is like a 1 month super intensive course. We understand that this is like a quite costly thing, especially for, I don't know, for someone young who is just finished on the university. But, you know, we think that this is something, an investment in your life, and we can see the results. How many students could start to work here in BRIC or outside of BRIC, find immediately really cool position jobs. So, so far, we really believe in it, and we see the success of these students in BRIC and outside of BRIC as well. Altogether, actually, we have 18 academies so far working in BRIC, and many of them, or most of them, are already senior artists in BRIC within a year or within 2 years latest, which is super great. Yeah. And what is our future outlook? Okay, first of all, it was, you know, a huge change in the academy, of course, because of COVID. So we had these on-location courses. Many people were also interested in these courses because they could visit the office, come here, work with us. And of course, because of COVID, that was gone. And we switched basically every courses to online. We felt that it was a kind of forced situation because of COVID. And of course, we would like to bring back the on-location courses as well if the COVID is over. But also it was super important to understand how we have to change the online courses in order to make it more compatible with the nowadays really daily routine, and not just the copy paste of the on-location courses. Therefore, we did this survey. We sent out this survey for many people, and we received lots of answers from this survey from 30 different countries. We received answers from 30 different countries, mainly from 3D artists and architects. And it is clear that we have to adjust the courses next year. So it's just a couple of results about what we learned from this survey. It is really clear that this mentor-led practice-based teaching method is really popular, and it was really positive, the survey result. But the demand for other training formats was super, like, let's say, different. So it is clear that someone expecting I don't know, shorter and less intensive course, so they can learn from us and in the meantime work normally, so they don't have to, I don't know, go on holiday to spend time with us on this course. So they don't have to give up the job or anything because of this course. So the result is definitely saying us that it's worth to try and restructure our online courses, and if it's possible, bring back the on-location courses as well. Also the topics, there was like lots of requests for, of course, for Unreal. There were lots of architects who were interested in our courses. And the third one was definitely an interior archviz course. Therefore, we connected to our dear friends in EV Images. I guess I will introduce them just a little bit. EV Images is a much older company than BRIC. Actually, it was founded in 2008, and they have more than 50 artist employees, in Eve. They have like 3 offices in Berlin, in Oslo, and Budapest as well. They delivered more than 3,000 projects during this year, and a huge amount of images. Actually, you can read it like 15,000 images delivered so far in Eve Images. They are working mostly with developers, and they are doing amazing interiors and interior designs. So we decided that we would like to work together and make an interior course with the academy. It's also important to mention why we choose them. Of course, main factor, the quality of the work, what they do, but also it's an interesting fact that we are a Brick and Eve Images is actually in the same company group. A Norwegian group is owning Eve Images and also partly part owner of Brick Visual as well. So we are like a brother or sister company to each other. We try to collaborate sometimes on certain areas. So that's one of the examples. Okay, just a couple of images collected here. Yeah, I should have told these information why I was switching the slides. Okay, so this interior archviz course with Eve Images plan to have like a 7-day full-time program, so 8 hours per day, altogether 56 hours in total. The concept is the same, so the mentors will guide the students through all the necessary steps to create engaging interior images, a little bit similar like the post-production course. Just to really simplify schedule. So after we have on the first day general intro and the theory, the second and the third day we would do look development and lighting guidelines, and then give two kind of scenario. One of is Nordic, the other one is German style scenario, I guess based on mood boards. And after that, if it's done, then the last 2 days is the post-production part of the program of these images, what you realized on the first 5 days, and after that, review these images together with the mentors, of course. Yeah, that's it. Just about what's the plan. So there are going to be all the time 2 mentors, and they will guide you, the students, through on the scenarios, and other 2 experts will join the courses, explain different specific topics. So altogether, this is the 4th teacher who is expected to hold this course. Okay, what's the outcome of the course? Just a couple of examples. What do you expect, or what kind of quality you could expect when you are finishing this course? Maybe I will also participate in this. I cannot do an interview like this. Yeah, cool. So that was the Eve Images course. Actually, right now, if you go up to brickvisual.com and click on the Academy and then go down, you will see immediately the online interior archviz course by Eve Images. You click here more and you will see the price. You can sign up. We don't know yet the exact date. We want to see like how big is the interest in a course like this, and then we will set up a date. So if you are interested in general having a course like this, please sign up, and then we can see when we can do the first course. Actually, the course itself is ready. As you see, we already have all the materials to start the course, but first we want to see how much is the interest in this course. So, okay, go back. Open speaker note, sorry. So for sure, lots of things will come. What is planned and for sure it's going to happen, upcoming courses is a post-production course in September, November, and December, one animation course in November, and one intensive archviz course, hopefully in October. But more gonna come. We have many plans in the pipeline, such as this interior course, but others as well. In 2022, if it's possible, we're gonna do again on-location courses. And if it's gonna happen, these on-location courses, we will also restructure the online courses as well. So we will have both of them. And I think we are ready with the academy part. Maybe István will jump in and scream it at me that I forget something, but I don't think so. So again, please, if you are interested, go to the Brick Academy website. You can sign up on these courses or also on the images interior course as well. We are really curious how it's gonna go. Oh, and maybe I can show you, if you go to the Brick Academy site, you will find also the career consultancy service or course as well. Here we don't have a fixed date because this is an on-demand. If you apply, we agree when we would start, when you are available and we are available, and we will basically figure out an exact session plan, how we will do this review together, talk a lot on Zoom. This is just here you can see a suggested consultancy session, how we imagine it would work fine like this, but of course it's really depending on your portfolio and depending on your goals. So it's a quite flexible method, and we kind of simulating now this like a 1 hour session, how we would do it on a consultancy like this. So let's jump into this. I think, yeah, we are almost back in time, so we don't have to speed up or anything.
Do you think my microphone works? It seems to be. All right.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay. Someone should shout if I'm not.
No, it looks like.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. But anyway, we are just changing the images in Photoshop.
Yeah. Visual input is the most important.
So again, we received many, like 60, 70 portfolios. We choose the random couple, and we choose like 2, which is like gonna be reviewed more detailed. Mm-hmm. We will start with the longer detailed.
On 2 of them, we're gonna spend a bit more time, like 15 minutes each, kinda. And of course, we wanted to do more, and we just don't have the same time for all of them. So we're gonna do some super quick ones, like 3, 4, 5 minutes each. Yeah.
Should I tell like the general comments?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I will just open like one to see a couple of examples. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I have to share
the other screen.
Share the other screen, sorry. Sharing screen 1. Yes, I guess you can see it. So this is like a typical portfolio, what we received. Just another one. Yeah. It's really quickly, just give you the impression, like that was the, let's say, the average, or this one is a little bit better than the average quality of portfolio. It was like lots of different ones. So some architect portfolios, some company portfolios, and some some freelancing portfolios and some application portfolios as well. Overall, I made a list of actually general comment what was like surprisingly there, and we just wanted to say that kind of don't do that input. Okay, one of them, some of you call your own image renders. It's not the best marketing word. Render is, rendering is just a technical phrase for, rendering out the image. It's a little bit to, make your job just look like a technical job, not like a, a cool artistic job. So even if you are more in tech thing and you like factory making the images, probably rendering as a word is not good, and renders are not the best word to use.
Not at all.
Not at all. Then I'm not sure if I found something like this, but let me check it. I need to find a nice. You know what? I will show the. This one. This is not the portfolio. This is a demo portfolio. What I found is a bad example. Please, if you can, don't use these sliders. How much is your skills from 0 to 100%? On what terms? Like how do you measure
100?
What's 100? What is 0? Like how do you? What is my, skill on 100% scale, my 3D Max scale? I mean, I know my way around in 3D Max, but I still have some buttons, but I don't know what.
I've never seen such a thing, but maybe you can specify the two ends of it. Like, I'm really good at 3-pointers in basketball. 100 is Michael Jordan. 0 is Márton from Brit. And I'm 80. Then it makes sense.
I'm Michael Jordan of Photoshop. So I would avoid these kind of things. Again, sorry, this is just a demo something. This is not what we received. Nothing. It's just a kind of bad example that I would avoid. This it just makes it complicated, and it's totally not necessary. Like, also like your language skill, if you just write that, I can speak English and I understand English, and, my English level on business level, it's more understandable than, putting a slider here. It's or also like they don't make sense to put like I have an exam in English, like a language exam, because that doesn't tell me if you can speak English or not. It's just an exam. This is a typical one issue. Another one.
I'm sure they have it. Can I talk about that?
Yeah, please talk. Until that, I will try to find an example.
They didn't have it. All right, the phenomenon I wanted to talk about is the thank you slide at the very end. I mean, if you say thank you at the end, it's not rude or anything. It's just very confusing. Like, why are you saying thank you for? That's my first problem. Of course, I guess you are saying thank you because I reviewed your portfolio, I spent time on it, but maybe then you can just say thank you for reviewing my portfolio. But it's also a waste of an ending page. Like, the ending page is the last page where you can make a good impression, or the last page where you can make your portfolio memorable. And don't think that saying thank you will leave any marks. And it's just telling me that you didn't know how to end it. There are many ways. Just to say a few examples, like make a quote there from an architect that you like, that quote reflects your approach to art or architecture or archviz, or
just to hire me.
Hire me is very, very brave. Or contact information to be practical, or Yeah, I just Googled it. Also, what other ways are there to end it? Like many sites are saying, like follow the rule of three. It's not just in composition, but also on ending slides. One was referring to Julius Caesar. I came, I saw, I conquered. Don't end your portfolio with that, but just use that slide to make it memorable. That's my my suggestion for this, and don't say just thank you.
Don't state the obvious. This is a portfolio. Yeah, we know that. Maybe if you write
Your name?
a portfolio 2020, that's a little bit makes more sense.
Gives more information.
Yeah, or your name, because it's obvious, especially if you apply to a job where you upload your portfolio, then it's a portfolio.
Yes.
So, never put anything in a portfolio that you are not like satisfied with, and this is like we saw it, like a quality of images is really changing, or there's like really old images created in the portfolio. It depends, of course, like, is it like an application to Brick or to any archviz companies, or is it like I don't know, general portfolio for a specific, I don't know, a developer where you need to show more interiors? Usually, whatever you do, you should do specified in specific portfolios.
Yes, that's.
If your client here is like developer and you want to have more developers to work with, and they're requesting, then you should have a developer focused portfolio with interiors or whatever your client wants, and show that. If you don't have enough, don't put like, force yourself to put an old image in it just to show more. That's not good. That's just ruining the quality of the work. Then try to invest time in trying to do some rework on your old images and improve the quality, or put some non-commissioned work as well. And it's the same goes to if you apply to a job. Try to be more specific. If you apply to Brick, you shouldn't have too much of these interior shots. It doesn't make any sense for us. We don't work on residential buildings. It doesn't tell us anything. And also, the quality, or like this one is a nice example of that, how the quality is changing slide by slide.
There are very good ones.
Good one, yeah, here is a good one, and then there is a less good one, and that's that's a little bit confuse us and make us also uncertain if you see the difference in terms of quality, compositions, and colors.
Yeah, and it makes us confused, like which one is you. Like,
yeah,
which one is yours, and why is this quality changing? So as a general note, never show anything ever that you are not satisfied with, just to fill in more pages. That doesn't make any sense, and actually it's harmful.
Yeah.
And as Andras said, you might want to review the company that you are applying for.
Yes.
In case of Brick,
I can tell you, in general, we're receiving in a year more than 1,000 portfolio applications, and I think less than 1% of them gonna be hired in Brick. And I can tell that it's all the time memorable when the portfolio is uniquely messaged to us. Even like "Hello Brickers" or something is like, it's immediately like a impact on. And make it a little bit different, even if your work is not that like unique, and you still try to get on one of the like good archviz offices. If you do an impact like this, it's definitely can make a difference, because you are more visible. How nice, the guy put company name on the front,
and it's not so much of an effort. It holds a bit of risk. You have to delete the previous company's name before you send
it happened that we got a really nice message for another company.
Hi, images.
No, that one. Okay, another thing and I think that's the last general one. Avoid strong graphical elements. Just check references. Like for example here, I mean, like, of course there are other problems with this, but one of the things, and I think it's an important rule, that what you're selling here is actually really colorful, and the visualization itself, what everybody is interested in, and usually each visualization is really different in color, contracts. You deliver a day and a night image, super colorful. It became visually already super active, just putting the visualizations page by page on the portfolio. So having a strong graphical design next to it, it's a really risky game, because it starts to compete with the colors on the pictures. It starts to compete, maybe with one image it's working, while the other one it's not. So I strongly recommend to not to overdo this, and a simple, calm solution is probably a smart way to go here, because otherwise you can, like, I don't know, lost the focus from the image, and the graphic design will fight with the visualization in your portfolio. If you look at our portfolio or our website, you can see that we don't have strong design elements, because we don't want these two things fighting with each other.
Yeah. Maybe we'll show examples. Maybe we can jump into it.
Yeah.
And for all of these, you will see examples.
But should we start with the long ones?
I think yes.
Okay, let's start with the long ones. So I'm showing you guys here on the screen. So we collected, there is 2 pre-selected. Which one you
randomly selected portfolios.
Yeah, like pre-selected, like random.
Maybe we can.
The portfolios, okay. Okay. So this guy is Anton Vassev.
Sorry if we are misspelling names.
Yes,
so
sorry.
Early on the very first portfolio. We will try to do our best.
We couldn't manage to talk with Anton because he's not. He said that anyway we couldn't, but he was okay that we review his portfolio. He was kind of happy for it, so we're going to do it.
Hi Anton, if you are listening.
Yeah, if you're listening, hi. So like overall, we were happy to see this because I think the quality of work, there are like good, potentially good images where we could like improve. So not like so the good news that there is like material what we can use. It's good enough to work with it, and we can like really improve it easily, and like really help you a little bit how you can improve it. In many portfolios, if it's not really good quality, it's hard to review it, but this is a kind of good material. Also, in this case, we really like the fact that we could like also comment a little bit on the graphic design. So this is,
we can start.
Yeah. So to be completely honest, we look at it before and we made a suggestion. The overall issue here with the graphic design, I like the simplified elements, so no strong graphic designer elements. But first of all, it's a little bit in terms of typo and fonts, it's a little bit packed. There's too many, not enough space next to the image to write these huge fonts next to it. Yeah. So we need to get rid of those.
And they are big and harsh.
Big and harsh, yeah. Also using different fonts. Here it's not the most stylish one, and a little bit too harsh,
very harsh line between them.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just show what we did, and then you will understand exactly how could it be done in a bit more simple, minimalistic way how we can imagine. Of course, these are just suggestions. There's no.
This is not a super detailed process.
And there are many good solutions for this. This is just one, like a very simple one, starting with your name.
Yeah, not portfolio. You see, selected works 2021. That's cool. That's more stylish.
Another solution for that.
A little bit more graphic element. Why not? I mean, it's super simple. You can complicate it more or put a background picture here. But it's a great start. And then, you know, we went to crazy here and say that you know, you had this. Let's say, Anton, you have a nice face. Let's use it. So
don't be shy.
Don't be shy. You know, it's a good portrait
we can put them side by side to see how it was and what we mean. Yeah, I think that's interesting.
Do it. Yeah, like this, and then here, and zooming out. Yeah, and close this one and close this one, and then this one, and then
so it's a before and after. I guess you see. I hope you guys see what's the difference. Right one is easier to digest, more simple, easier to focus, and no crazy graphical elements.
If you feel you are too big, then maybe you can do like just keep like a small image like this, and
up to you. Of course, this is also just a suggestion.
You could do like this, make the same size as the text next to you. Me like it that you are introducing yourself. I mean, we are a little bit missing the CV here, or is it the CV at the end?
No.
Yeah, the CV should be there, but anyway, it's a good idea that you do a little introduction for yourself. So it's not a bad idea, and it's a stylish one, like visually, if you have this introduction here. Yeah, so you had this, I don't know, cover pages for each project. I don't know if it's necessary or not. We decided then we try to copy paste, but to a more stylish one. So here we just try to simplify it and choose a better font and remove this really harsh, unnecessary graphical element. Also, like in general, in this case, we feel like you're using a little bit way too big fonts. It's not needed. And regarding, I'm not against the idea to write down what kind of softwares you use.
Okay, so good input.
I'm not sure if you have to write it everywhere, because if you write at the beginning, you have the CV and you have there the list of softwares what you use. Maybe that's enough. And then you don't have to repeat for each project. It's not really like interesting, which is more interesting that which project is commissioned and which project is non-commissioned. For if you are applying for a job, that's a critical information what we should know. Or if you did the image from the beginning till the end, so you were full control on the image, then you don't have to write. But if you were not, then you should write what you did on that image, because time to time it revealed that actually we received a nice portfolio and turned out that the guy just did the modeling of that portfolio, and that's a quite negative impact. So you have to be more clear. Anyway, will turn out later in the interview. So,
Andras, sorry, you mentioned that I'm usually the bad cop. Can I be?
Yeah, please.
We are very late. We need to speed up.
Okay, and the last one is just to get rid of if you have a cover, then you don't need to write the names for the project, because you have the cover. So and you can have even a frameless image, just focusing on image. That's it.
So if you are just thinking like, how should I solve without graphical elements? Simply like this, have it on a white page, even full breed, just don't worry about it. We are checking images, not the frames.
Yeah, look at this.
But if you really want to write there a title, make it very minimal. Don't say too much. only the most important information.
You need the space. You need space to these texts. There's not enough space here.
Yeah.
That's it. Just a little tip and trick. If you go to Google Fonts, a couple of tips. On Google Fonts, you can select styles. I recommend you can by default use sans serif fonts like this. Yeah, this is a good font. Sans serif.
Very popular these days.
Yeah, I don't recommend to combine different fonts in one portfolio.
From the same type, like there are sans and sans serif fonts.
Exactly.
And from the same type, don't combine different fonts, but maybe you can pair a sans and the sans serif font.
Yeah,
that might work together as a main title and
but you can, if you just use a sans serif, then you can use, the bold version and the thin version, and then you can 2 or 3 different bold and non-bold version, and that's enough. Or you use 2 different fonts, but then one of them should be sans serif, the other one is serif. Difference is, as far as I understand, I'm not the font expert, but all the serif fonts has this
bottom part.
Yeah, sorry, I'm on search mode. Yeah, footer. I don't know what's the professional word for that.
Okay.
So yes, and I think that's it. This portal is also thank you for watching.
Actually, that's a good point. At least you're saying what are you thanking me for, so makes it clear. Good. But you can do a better impression. Maybe "have a wonderful day" is a bit better than the usual. You've been brave at least to say it, but I think you can be more sophisticated.
No, don't do it.
I mean, at least it's brave, and I will remember. Like all the thank yous, I really don't remember. But you can do much better than that. Be more sophisticated. Tell me something about yourself, at least your email address.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let's jump into this portfolio, okay? With the image review. So,
all right.
We actually pre-selected this image, so we will look into this. I will do a sniping tool, and we agreed that you will start with this. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we have to speed up a little bit.
I don't want to be the irritating
no,
but I will be the timekeeper for this. But it's more like a challenge, no? You really need to Photoshop it fast. So, yeah.
No, we agreed that we are doing this, no?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay.
No, you really need to Photoshop this fast. I will be just watching the time. And it starts now.
Okay, so the overall composition is not that terrible. First of all, I think what we do in Brick usually is, and I think it's a good strategy to look for reference and try to usually preferably photo reference and try to follow the reference if it's applicable to your composition, to your image. The advantage of this, it's a nice ortho perspective, quite okay. The problem mostly with colors, a little bit with the light direction. So if you have a light like this coming from the right side, there shouldn't be sun flare here on the right side. Also, maybe the composition a little bit too dense. Packed. Yeah, that's a good word. Packed. And we're missing the depth a little bit, but it will come automatically from the colors. Yeah, what we will fix. Yeah. So let's jump in it. And first at first, let's look for a good reference photo. Now this one. So if we go to it's here. Okay, sorry. I will just drag and drop here. So if you go and look for the brick visual on Pinterest, we have a selection. This is like we're using it all the time. We're using it in the academy as well. That's the first place where we go and look for references.
And we are not greedy, you can use it.
Yeah, you can use it. Some of them are visualization, but most of them are photos, and that's important that I should use photos, not things. And then, of course, this is a sunny image, I guess. And let's look like it's pretty simple. Blue sky with some shadows and grass.
Yeah, maybe we don't even have to go too far on the first row.
This one?
Well, maybe that one.
Let's look at it.
Looks cool. And even the light direction works.
I'll just flip it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Let's get lucky with this.
Oh, shit. I'm sending it someone. No, it's not doing it. For some reason, it's copying the image, but not the...
Yeah.
Just 1 minute, guys. Sorry. Okay. And then here we are. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's try to fix it. But before we do that, there is one, I think, obvious mistake what we should fix. It's the tree. I would add to the composition to the right because I think it's a little bit covering too much, not really understand the edge of the building. So if you add a little bit more space to the right, you'd have a little bit less dense impact composition. And yeah, probably I'm just with this. You know, this is not going to be a perfect photoshopping work. This is just going to be a conceptual something. So I will just push out this here and yeah, merge to the image. And then I will get rid of this stuff. Anyway, I will like this. Yes, that's enough. And then let's change the sky. Firstly, we're gonna match this to this one.
Yeah, or as we are very short on time, why don't we just use it?
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, either you can match it and pick colors from it, or if you are very short on time and live on the D2 conference, maybe you can just
like
grab
this.
It
like this.
from
Okay,
the photos.
Let's do that. So I messed out, make a shit, and then let's put this here, and it's done.
You need to flip it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or actually, yes, because that sunflower wasn't right there. You have sun on the facade, so you shouldn't see that. The sky should be correct now, although it's pretty different from what you had.
I think this is all right.
Yes.
Yeah, we will fix this if we can just overpaint it. Okay. And then let's just copy paste this image and let's try to fix the foreground with this color.
Or same way, stealing it.
Let's steal the whole shit. Yeah, this is, guys. Look at this.
It's gonna work, right? Okay. You don't want to be trolling here, but you get the idea. You need to change the color of the grass. It's much nicer if you matte paint it. So we are just getting lucky here.
No, yes, we are definitely getting lucky here. So.
But I mean, if you find a nice photo with a nice grass, why don't you matte paint it?
Yeah.
It works.
It works perfectly.
Yeah, of course, if you are just if you are using more of a photo, of course you might want to buy that photo. That's important. I really want to highlight it. That's only for presentation purposes. I think this photo was taken by Adam Merck. He's a very very good architectural photographer, also very famous. You might not want to steal half of his image or photo.
We're doing it
fair, but I mean, if you just use a grass from a photo and matte paint it, I think that's all right.
And probably I'm going to do another group and just mask
it out.
No, I'm just try to match the colors of these trees to make the same tones for the if I can. So yeah, I'm gonna just Just fix have the same, and then make it more darker. Okay, it's getting there. I need more green in it now, I guess. Yeah, something like this is good enough, no? For
the foreground.
For the foreground, yes. Yeah, so I will just mask it out and yeah, use this. Yeah, so for the foreground, we need these colors, and that's it. Yeah.
And it can be, of course, any kind of grass from anywhere, matte painted, or you can even use your 3D grass. Just match the colors to a photo.
Yeah, and now I will start to overpaint this because we don't have too much time, so fix it. So this is gonna be like a little bit messy work. Just I don't want to, matte paint too much. So because we're running out of time. So, I just fixing now quickly. Yeah, we don't need those guys. There's a shadow there. So I will just get rid of these guys and get rid of also that road because there shouldn't be a road here. Of course, the plan here is that you should do the whole thing firstly in 3D and then properly matte paint in Photoshop. So I'm just, trying to imitate what's the goal here. Nothing like how you do how you would do the post-production here. Why is where is my history? Yeah. So get rid of all of these annoying elements. And then, yeah, this road is also okay, I believe.
You just overpaint that.
Yeah,
we are almost done.
Yeah, like this, no? Something like this. And then this shadow is cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. Should I we have to get rid of this line because it's not.
We just fix the top part.
Yeah. I just get rid of these lines as well. Yeah. Something like this. Yeah, there was a road here, maybe not exactly here, but yeah, something like. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, it's I don't work this vacuums. I mean, I work on normal monitor vacuums, not on the Cintiq one or Surface Microsoft. So I cannot. Yeah, and then fix these. We need maybe a little bit more atmospheric colors here, no? In the background.
But I would say it's almost done.
Yeah.
Understandable what we would change.
Yes. So yeah, that's the background that I meant. And then fix this one. Am I right?
Or just the mask down there.
Which one? This one. No? So it was just this, no? Like, it should be white. Yeah, black. Yeah, it's like the colors are not perfect in the foreground. And we just pick up, do you need these blacks also like over here? I will just, no.
Andras, maybe we need to start another one.
Oh, really? Shit. Okay.
Because, we need to start another one.
I think we are okay.
Maybe we can show before and after if you alt click. Yeah.
Yes.
That's how it should be.
Maybe you can make the building brighter, so match with the reference. You can do it.
Yeah.
but we won't have time for this. So
No.
I will just save it. But I think you can see the difference. So just here. Okay, next one. It's your turn, Marci.
Is it? Okay.
No?
Let's choose one.
The
Did you want to do this?
no.
Oh, we just had a quick idea for this one. I can show that
Okay.
if you like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's in general, we were thinking that you had two versions of this project. This Palmyra Beach project, fun one. One of the compositions is really great. This one with the higher focal length, looking back from the water. I think it's a decent composition. Maybe the paraglider I could comment on, but looking at the other one, it had some issues. So we thought maybe we show you an easy fix, because from the other one, regarding the first one, we really didn't like the composition, but we liked the idea of the half underwater situation. The other one had a good composition, so we thought it would be a great thing to combine it. Then you would have a great image with a great composition with this great underwater feature. And if we would just suggest you something, we would just use this combined version. Again, this is just a suggestion from us, so let me know what you think. I think it's a cool solution, easy fix to combine the two into one good image. Let me snip the other one too.
Really sophisticated how we met.
Yeah, sorry for the sloppy word. We need to rush here, but I think you will get the idea. So again, this is the one where we like the composition. I like that you have three houses, rule of numbers working very well. I like that they are placed a bit more to the right. I like the format. Maybe the foreground, the water is not as exciting on the other one. So we thought like maybe we can steal this foreground from the other one and combine the two. Let's see if it works. I hope it will. Think it does.
If you flip
it. Maybe if we flip it, yeah. Out a bit. So now I start liking everything about this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can add. Can you try to add?
Yeah, like this.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Maybe there. Okay, let's just add a bit to leave some space for the turtle to swim. Maybe fill in this gap very fast. Okay, and of course we had some thoughts about colors. Basically, these trees are very much burnt. It can be a max thing, not just to say only Photoshop things. You might want to check the input gamma of the textures of these trees. There are many tree assets out there that have this issue. If you render them, they become very dark. Or if it was done in Photoshop, you made them dark in Photoshop, you might want to fix it there. Maybe now I just brighten it up, because I think maybe sky can also be a bit
brighter.
The
sky and everything can be brighter, except the buildings and the...
Yeah, so again, sorry for our sloppy masks today. We just want to make a point fast. Maybe I'm gonna just do it like this. Just fix the whole thing up there very fast. Okay, let's see if it works.
Yeah, you cannot. Oh, yeah,
I think it kind of does.
Yeah, just delete the paraglider.
Yes. wanted to say that maybe matching the color tone and at the end just desaturating the whole.
Yeah, a little bit busy now, like lots of things happening on the picture. So
yeah, I really like that. Okay, the paraglider seems to be like pretty accidentally placed there, touching the tree, which draws my attention. So I think it doesn't help just stealing the focus. This is a very good one if you just modify it like this. I think it works.
It's done. Save it.
Next one. Let's.
Marci, you're really good at this. You should continue.
Should I do one more?
No.
Okay, which one should we do? Do you want to do an interior? Like a
really complicated one.
We can do this even faster than I did this last one.
Yeah, this is like nice. I mean, of course, we cannot fix the shaders or these things, but like overall, which is like an obvious mistake here, is that it's underexposed. So if I just add, I don't know, levels to this and, brightening it up, it works. Actually, it helps you to see this like, that you're missing some values on the top side, so something is off clearly. So
you might want to check the histogram. That's what you are saying, right?
Like, yeah.
What are the input white and input black values up there? If you see the original histogram, the input white value around the input white values, you had a gap, meaning that you didn't have full white colors. Which is okay for a foggy dawn Simon Stellenhag type of image, but for a sunny interior, I think that's a mistake.
And it's like realistically, if you photograph something like this, it should be like this, not it's too dark.
And it's not a developer comment what we are making. Make it bright.
Yeah, but it's
a 3D artist comment.
Yeah, that's it.
I
won't say this.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Was it like another one what we discussed, or? No, we discussed that we will jump to the next one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So Anton, thank you very much for sending this.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. No, I mean, I just wanted to say thank you, and don't take our comments wrong. We just want to encourage you to make some changes in the works that are almost looking top-notch, great, and if you just tweak them more, take out the ones that you are not so comfortable with, I think you will have a killer portfolio. And we suggest you to work on the cover page as well, make it more minimal, and it's gonna look great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, next one. We have to really push it now. So
yes,
and we are okay if we quick enough.
We have 11 minutes for the next one, where we wanted to Photoshop at least 4.
Yeah.
Maybe we take it a bit longer.
So the next one is town visuals. Actually, we managed to talk with Alfredo. Yeah, sorry. Earlier, he said that this is actually a company portfolio, and at the end he added the CV. We didn't really had serious comments about the overall graphic design or look of it.
Yeah.
Because it's quite okay.
We could only make subjective comments, which we really don't want to.
Yeah.
It really feels that someone took a look at it with a good eye, so we won't comment on the graphics. It's nicely done, basically.
That's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I volunteered to do this one. Okay. First of all, I wanted to say that materials, colors, Details are super nicely done. So again, we wanted to comment on this in a very conceptual way. The most comments or thoughts we had when we took a look at it was about the composition. You have strong leading lines and also characters that are pointing outwards the image, and also you have a very heavy part on the right side, and I guess that's the project back there, and all of these things are taking the focus off of the project, and you might want to recompose it, in short. I had one idea. I will just do it. You had another idea how to do it?
Let's see.
Do you want to try it?
No, start. You start.
Okay, I tried. So my idea was just to get rid of this heavier right part. Of course, the client might complain that, oh, I'm not seeing the end of the building, but don't worry. You can show it on another image, and it's gonna be, I think, a nice composition. So I was thinking to go for a square one. Andras, you had this idea maybe to extend a bit to
on the top,
yeah. Definitely, but also on the left.
Yeah,
right?
a little bit dense there on the left side.
Yeah, so I would make it almost a squarish one. Extend the image a bit. I'm using your technique for extending.
Yeah, this is that will be a fat guy on the left side.
Sorry about that, but it definitely works. You are totally right. It lets the image breathe a bit. Now, just to keep it simple, I will use your technique up there as well.
Yeah,
and I will get rid of the tree very fast. Maybe for this, I won't use this brush. It's 100%.
Yeah, push it hard.
Yeah, it's this is very sensitive.
Yeah.
Not like my vacuum. Okay, so I'm just getting rid of the tree there. Okay. Oh, again, sorry for sloppy masks.
We need a tree, just a different kind, no?
Yeah, just a different kind of tree, but already I feel like that those guys are in a better position. I'm already focusing on the building. Alfredo, I hope that was the project, I guess so. So if this is the project now, I have a much better focus. It doesn't even bother me too much that these guys are walking outwards.
No, this is all right.
It's all right, leading towards the project, so I wouldn't even reposition them. I will just take a look at our cutout trees here and see if I can find one. Maybe I try this one. Maybe not. No, not the cool shape. Maybe another one.
This is our collection on our server, just the cutout.
Yeah, we just opened a few cutout trees before we started this. Not to spend some time.
This is a good one. Just cut out.
Yeah, maybe I trim a bit the bottom part and darken it. Yeah,
we don't need to touch the building, no?
Yeah, I will just cut out a bit of the bottom part. So I would just put, I think your tree was all right. I just couldn't do it nicely with that one. So I just use this other one. Okay. Maybe something like this. I won't do it perfectly. And yeah, I might want to darken it how it was. And what else? Of course, there would be another line for the sidewall, but that's all right. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the tree, but it doesn't matter. Like it could.
Maybe we could do it without too.
Yeah, it's also good.
But looking back,
But here the colors are okay.
Let me know, guys, what do you think? It was like this. For me, the focus was either very much shifted to the side or not where it needs to be. With this new recropping, I think it's balanced, and also this line is leading my eye towards the right location.
Yes.
Okay, so that's one of the solutions.
The other solution, but I will do it in 2 minutes.
You can vote for either mine or András's.
Yeah, this is more probably client will be supported by the client more.
Yeah, actually, my solution might not be client friendly. Yours is very much, but I think both of them can work.
Yeah, right. I guess this is seaside and it's important. So my idea was to go the opposite way, and a little bit show more from this side. It's also working, and it's immediately, I believe that the focus point getting from there. Now it's the problem a little bit. I think the two characters are not good in this case. So I would just remove them in this case. I'm not going to do it now. I just wanted to do these guys, and I have to draw around these guys.
Just on them. But I usually use this spot healing brush tool. That's very fast. You can even use a bigger size.
Whoa. Really
very nice and accurate work today from us. Sorry. All right, but you got the point. I guess.
Yeah.
The main problem with this composition was that they were leading the eye out towards the image, not in or towards the main focal point. So that's why getting rid of those.
Yeah. And that's also a solution, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe add more to the top.
What if we crop the bottom? It's too heavy now.
Yeah. Like this.
Maybe even more. Okay.
Something like this?
Yeah. But again, I think you should definitely keep this image in the portfolio because it's a super nice one in details and colors.
Colors are okay.
We would just suggest to recompose.
A little bit, yes. Now it's breathing.
Nice.
Maybe this is still close, but I think this is cool.
Okay.
But you need to find someone looking in the seaside.
Yeah.
We do. I don't know. We will rename it at the end. Okay, next one.
Just don't reuse our weirdly rephotoshopped images in your portfolio.
Should we do this? Yeah, I think we
maybe I can show a quick fix for that, not going into the details.
Yeah.
I think we have time for that.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Maybe we do it until 4:40 and we have 20 minutes for the rest.
Of course, guys, if you do the consultancy, we would have much more time on each image to spend on like this.
It's not
pinchy work what we do.
Yeah, it's not as speedy as it is now. Okay, cool. It's a typical mistake of depth. The depth of the image is like if it was inverted. I start, of course, maybe my first focal point is back there, the sun, which is all right, but then I jump here on the right side, which got pretty sunny and bright, and that's not all right. It should be flipped, a bit darker foreground, and in with the sunset-ish mood, you can even make it a tiny bit hazy. Then my eye wouldn't jump into the bottom left corner, which I think is an issue. I will just show you a super fast technique. Of course, don't use this on final images. It's just to prove the concept. I will just paint with black and white on a layer that I set to soft light to show you how the hierarchy of the image should be. So definitely I would make the foreground darker. And on the other hand, I would make the background much brighter. Maybe that's a bit too heavy change. I can adjust that. But if I just do this, already the focus is shifting to the right place. After that, maybe I would just very quickly fix the tones of the building that feels like a bit washed out. Again, maybe it was a client request, I can imagine, but we are reviewing your portfolio, so you might want to, even if it was delivered like that, you might want to fix it and
more contrast.
Make it nice like this. Already with these two adjustments, I think we made a great improvement. Maybe again, I still paint a little bit with black and white. We might not even have much more time for this. Weird shortcuts are not working. Whatever. Maybe you can draw the focus on the facade with making these little balcony railings a bit more shiny to draw the attention there. What I would also do very fast is I wouldn't place here a character. All right, foreground, let's make a little story, but I think that's not the right location. You have a really nice leading line with this road, and you are kind of ruining it by placing a character here. Also, the kid feels very lonely playing on his own, so I don't even think that that's the right story. Maybe not even her. Let's see. But this is a cool character doing the watering in the sunlight. Let me try and make her a bit more prominent, the hero of this shot. I think she can be nice. I hope you have her a bit higher res because she's cool. I would bring her a bit closer. Sorry if I'm misscaling her a bit, but like this, it's nice. If she's standing in the sunlight, you might want to make that water shine in the sunlight.
Yeah, maybe a hat, some shine, like strong. Yeah, whatever.
Shine on her.
Yeah, because on these I don't know, on these flowers or what is these vegetables, the green is the sun effect is really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So far super fast changes. Yeah, I don't even have the characters anymore. Of course, after that's a general thing, what I would do with it. And after that, I would look for a reference. Maybe a very fast one. Do you think we have time for this?
Yeah, you have 6 minutes left.
6 minutes, but we wanted to do one more image, right?
Yeah,
or just this.
One
okay,
more.
Let's try. Just if I find something very fast, then I do it. Where is it? This image is backlit, so I need a backlit image. I have something in mind, so I'm not searching here randomly. There's one that I really like, so I will just use that. And yeah, this one. This is a really nice photo.
You have to save it. No, it's not going to work. You have to save it.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can drag it off folder. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I would actually, the sky is pretty okay. It's not okay. Sky is pretty okay-ish. I wouldn't even change it, but I can already see that green values can be better on the image. Again, I will try to use the stealing the grass technique here because we don't have so much time. So maybe I can just try and use this one. Let's try and paint it back. Let's see if it works. Oopsie. I think it does. I just need to reposition this photo. So. Maybe I just
there we go.
Move it there.
There's not lots of details. I mean, of course, you have to fix the masks and everything, but it's visible that it's working.
Oops, the other way around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some nice details. And then you can make really dark these left side bushes, so we can fix that. No?
Yeah. Using your paint over.
Yeah, just get out from the mask.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, maybe we would use some darker bushes here.
Yeah, because then it's really good for framing. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe something leaning in from the side. Out of focus. Look, I made it with depth of field.
Yeah. And then if you zoom out now, yeah, you look at the original one. Wasn't this the original?
We also have the characters.
Yeah,
we won't get them.
The focus is in the right place.
Again, these are just general comments, and you can do it much more accurate and nicer, but this is how we would rethink this image. And then it can go straight back to the portfolio.
Wow, it's we overplanned this.
It's fun. It's much better under time pressure. Okay.
We discussed.
You said you wanted to do
this
that
one.
night image as well, but maybe we only have time for this.
No, we don't have time for that.
Okay.
So let's do this. So here the composition, I think it's quite nice. Lighting interesting, but again, I think we're missing a reference photo here. So let's start with, we are a little bit looking down. So I would improve the image on the top, like kind of this, no?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I learned it from Marci. No,
Shift backspace is the magic combination.
Yeah, and
works. I think it's okay. Okay for now.
Okay for now. And then I think the concept or the problem a little bit here is that there's too much focus because of the sun on the left side. So we have to fix that, and we have to fix the colors. And the colors are not that bad, but I think especially the sky is a little bit off compared to
something is fishy with that.
Yes, too desaturated the sky, I think, especially looking at this reflections.
Yeah,
the sun
you are
coming.
busted there because there is, I think, the original sky, and it really tells us that it has to be darker.
So let me go to here again, and this is like, what is this, sunny?
It's a simple sunny.
This one. We need a clear blue sky. No, we won't use it again, this one.
Although it would work.
Yeah, but it should be something. This guy? Yeah, it's the same color.
Yeah, because we are here looking for an image where the sun is coming a bit from behind us, and
And I made a mistake.
Therefore, the sky is a deeper blue sky. So it cannot be bright if sun is behind us. It's the darkest part of the sky. Oh, that's great. The colors of the building are pretty much matching the render, so this sky will work awesome.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Quick. Okay. Mask. Sky.
Turn it on. Yes. Amazing. Brilliant.
It's good enough.
That's great.
Let's rasterize it. No, we just don't overpaint on this. Get rid of the tree line and the other elements. Where is the pen? Yes. Sorry for this really messy work.
Maybe you can trim off that little bit.
Yeah.
Already works amazingly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
And actually, it's very interesting because I think you replaced the sky in Photoshop, and that was a big mistake because you rendered textures, everything very nicely. So it's very cool. If I have to guess, that your sky was pretty similar to this in render, depending on render engine, whatever. But I hope you guys see that this is working very well now.
We need this shadow, more shadow in the foreground. Yeah, so I will just cheat me bigger one. Yeah, like this. Yeah, you know, I want to like a little bit fake the these colors here.
Maybe we can bring in that shadow line on the right side.
Yeah. Yeah, to seem like it can like me more like this, and then it's coming down like this, something like this, and then you can have that softer shadow here, something like that.
And I feel like maybe on the right side that wall is too much.
Yeah,
grabbing my attention.
So we could
also the bike.
Yeah,
Well,
we can get rid of the bike.
Maybe
No?
we just crop the image.
Something like this, and then it's still too much attention. So we could like actually make a story here. I think it's a good place because it's a focus point.
Actually, two ways of doing this: either take off the focus of that white wall, or if you made it a focal point, then play
graffiti spraying situation.
Go big and make a little story there. Again, very not client-friendly story.
No.
But we are just maybe that one. Yeah, that one. Just to prove the concept that location on the image is great for a story, and then it's not a problem that you drew the attention there. Then it works, totally works.
Yeah.
Then it already makes sense. Why is it so bright? Why is the focus there? Because you have a fun story. I guess no developer clients would accept this story, but it can be anything. Now we're just having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
be a kid riding a very nice bike, talking to mom as well. A bit friendlier than the gas mask graffiti artist, but Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Create
He's a little bit huge guy.
Way too much.
Yeah. It's the size of the guy is. Oh yeah, it should be here. Yeah, but whatever, you get the idea. So. Oh,
it works.
It works. It's just
okay.
A little bit.
I think the biggest change was the sky. The rest was super nice. Nice details, nice textures, and also you have to think about the focus of the image. It's just one solution what we did, but
it's, the overprint is not so good actually. It's just like, you know, so because of the overprint, it's a little bit, I don't know,
shifted, yeah, ruined,
shifted.
yeah.
So like
maybe with the tree, like
yeah, it's not good, but whatever.
Okay, yeah. I hope you guys get the idea.
Yeah, this looks much accurate.
Yeah, like this, all colors are very photorealistic. By default, it wasn't. Now it works very nicely.
I'm not sure about this foreground shadow thing, how it should go, but
maybe even just like this, it's nice. Like,
yeah,
if you don't go too big.
Yeah, something like this. Yeah. It's still a play, but we don't
super
have
cool.
Yeah, but the colors here.
If I saw this image in a portfolio, I would say yes, that's it.
That's it.
Nice.
Okay, guys. Now we were too quick.
I think we have 13 minutes left.
Yeah.
We wanted to say a few words about some portfolios where we won't do any Photoshop work.
Yes.
Just suggest to remove some images. We think cover pages will do it even faster.
Short. Okay, and then we categorize
what to say.
Yeah. Here, Mohammed, congratulations for the cover page. It's super nice. So really good. Like, and the styling of this whole thing, this little story with the dog, we love it. It's a plus personal touch, the perfect graphic design around your portfolio, some old brick recreation. I don't know what is this. This is like the colors are not really good on this, but anyway, it's a great brick image on this board. The only thing what we said is just really minor, and is that this typo, choosing the right typo is
very picky comment.
Really picky. So this is just super picky, just to show you, same story with the right. It's even better. But this is for us, it's already with discoveries, you win 99%.
It's already solid.
And
very
this
nice.
Is a 1% add.
Actually, from all the ones sent, this was the best cover.
Yeah.
Great job.
It's more like a positive input than a negative.
Yes.
And then here is another one, which is interesting. I wanted to bring this up. Again, portfolio, not readable too much. And then replacing lots of images on one page, on one board. Too much, the quality is better and then worse, better and worse, even on one page.
Bit jumpy.
Bumpy. This is perfect, but why, if it's a nice image, why don't we put it on a full page? Why we are just, I don't know, scattered around this? So we made just the suggestions, not everything. Was it this now zone? Yeah. So we use the yellow. It's just an out-of-the-box idea that the front and the back is yellow, just popping up from the rest of go crazy using your yellow, but make it readable, your name on it, and that's it.
Yeah.
And the rest is nothing. We just split it up, your pictures, and put it on full screen.
And to be honest, we deleted quite a few that are not that good quality, so don't show it.
Yeah.
You have nice images and show only those. Get rid of the rest. In short.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe a quick fix for this one.
Yeah, just desaturation, please.
Please desaturate it.
Oh yeah, this is
you can change it with vibrance, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, you get the idea.
So this is like super important and good lesson that you see. You have this little yellow dot there just to give you your yellow in the design, and I think it's
we had no problem with that yellow.
Yeah. So one image per page, it's much bigger impact.
Less is more.
Yeah, and then
if you want a quote on the last page.
Yeah, this is an okay portfolio. Of course, we could it's like nice details. I love these crops. It's cool storytelling. So congratulations for this, like pictures. It's the format is changing. It's not the best solution. So try to use one format. I think you saw a couple of examples how we sorted out the landscape and
just stick
portrait. Just stick to one, and then this is like where we see lots of problems. Again, too big fonts.
You are very good with materials and crops. Try to train yourself a bit in terms of graphical arrangement. We are just showing you a good example or a couple of good examples how you could compose your cover page.
And this is already like this
Maybe
image.
we can put this side by side.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can do
I
it.
don't want to interrupt.
No. Oh, shit. Like this?
Or a white version.
Or the white version, yeah.
This one.
Yeah, I cannot close. Yes. And then, yeah. Like a little bit more calm, not so brutal, not so in your face.
Don't worry.
We can read your name like this.
Yeah, don't worry. We will be able to read your name even if it's 10
Anyway, that's just the next step. So first we look at your resolution and then you read your name if it's good enough.
Yes, that's like that.
Yeah, and then
we have 8 minutes left.
Yeah, it's just random. No, sorry, not this one. This one. We didn't discuss this. Oh yeah, typical. Like, I think it's quite good. Over fonts, but you don't need these additional design elements. Like you overcomplicated your story with like this additional square and then dots and then lines and then you have this again this slider diagram. This don't make any sense. If you write down what is your professional knowledge, what you can really handle, and if you cannot handle it or you just spend a couple of days in it, then don't write that you can do it, because anyway you will fail miserably if you have to really try it professionally. And I think this is a quite, okay in terms of graphic design, but it's an obvious that why we have these logos here. Like, I'm not really curious about this logo.
Just additional information, taking the focus off of the image.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense, and taking the attention in some cases, unnecessary. Why we need that? Yeah. And also like, okay, an apartment. Yeah, I don't know.
You can just drag one page in Photoshop and just delete those.
Yeah, but let's not do it. It's just, and also the softwares. I don't have to see like on everywhere, like what kind of software you use. It's not.
You can just say some of them V-Ray, some of them Corona.
Yeah, not really.
I think I will be able to see which ones.
It's a super nice thing. We just don't need these elements.
Yes.
Yes.
Also here, maybe a couple of your works are not as good as the other ones. Less is more. Just keep
this.
For instance, this one, you might not want to show it if you have such nice things that you had on the previous pages.
Yeah.
Neither this.
Yeah. No need. You
can take those out.
Yeah, but basically till this point, no?
Yes, actually these last ones you don't need.
Yeah, something like this. Just for the first one. Maybe we will delete more, but
yeah, and so if you just start like this, delete the ones that are not as good as the other ones, and you already have a much better portfolio.
Too big fonts again.
Yeah.
Smaller one.
That's
You don't have
a bit
to
harsh.
scream.
Very competitive.
Don't scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, complicated CV, too much graphic design. Don't need sliders. Don't need.
Neither these background colors. It might sound as a subjective comment, like, why are you guys telling me not to use colors? Please just don't. It's too much.
Here is a nice example.
Simple white or black page is cool. Yeah.
Nice, easy. Maybe not the yellow. We don't need that neither, but yeah, that's it. So simple. One graphic element, line in the right place.
This is actually a template online, so
you can just copy paste it.
I don't mind if you use a template on, as long as it's nice.
Yeah, again, using the blue strong and then framing. No, it's taking the attention.
And whenever it comes to images and colors, that's not even subjective. That's a conceptual thing. Don't use a color as a background. It's really competing with the color palette of your images.
Killing this image is killed by this blue background and the white frame.
Yeah.
I mean, this is still surviving, for example. Yeah. Yeah. I think we are ready. Fabio, are you here? Or we lost you?
I heard some snoring.
Nobody's listening. Yeah, but we cannot hear you. Oh, that's up. Sorry. Now we can hear you. Really? Shit.
Okay.
No, sorry, we were lost in. Yeah.
We called you. We wrote you on Instagram. We're like, yeah. Are we online? Yeah, we're good. Okay. We wrote.
I asked István if everything is all right, and he said it's all right. And
there were some times where the brush was delayed, and so when you were painting, the actual thing that you were doing would come. Then he said, okay. Then if you watch the video later, because.
Yeah, because the zoom was down here and we couldn't see you. So sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we were checking the time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sorry. No, next time, Jason.
How about we do like a special
2 hours
surprise live stream on the D2 channel in a couple weeks or something, and we'll do.
We can do it.
My portfolio.
Yeah, we can do it. And Fabio, you can also.
Yeah, exactly.
You can review my digital basketballs.
Yeah. I mean, that's something hard to comment on.
Yeah. Okay.
It's something
Sorry.
different. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and of course, like we said before, for supporting the D2. You guys have always been big supporters of us, and we appreciate it really so much. It means a lot to us.
It really does.
So we're gonna say goodbye now, and we'll be back. For those who are watching, we'll be back in about an hour with the day 4 speakers. So please look out for that video and join us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It was fun. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.